Hi guys, it's Lauren. I just wanted to pop on here and give you a few ideas for different types of shoulder releases that you can do. Sometimes if we're breastfeeding, pumping, carrying baby, feeding baby, even just postnatal, the prenatal of just all the extra weight being held, extra growth. We need a little bit of release to help with all the extra tightness that we receive from all of that. So in order to do that, you can have a strap, a belt, a towel, anything that allows you to get length available. 2 blocks. You can do 2 giant pillows if you have them. One of my favorite things that I had during prenatal and for postnatal is a big ball. They're all fantastic. And the best thing with shoulder releases, you can do them with so many different options. There's so many different options out there and variety. But yeah, I'll show you a few of my favorite ones that I like to do. We'll go ahead and start seated. I'm sitting on a cushion. So if you'd like to sit on a cushion as well, feel free to take a seat. Okay, sitting nice and tall, let's just close down our eyes. Take a few moments to relax the breath. As we are seated here, I want you to think of grounding through the sits bones, lengthening through the crown of the head. And as we do that, just relax the shoulders. Sometimes we can feel ourselves hunched up towards our ears. We're trying to release them towards the ground, away from the ears. Deep breaths. Good, and just to start out, loosening up our neck a little bit will also help loosen the shoulders. So we're going to drop our chin to chest. We're going to take circles in either direction. You can move as fast or as slow as you'd like. If you've come to some of my classes, you know we do these quite often. Next time we meet, chin to chest, just bringing our head back to center. We're going to drop our left ear towards the left shoulder. I want you to think of keeping that chin parallel to the floor as much as you can. So you're just dropping over. We can stay here for a nice gentle stretch. If you'd like to go deeper, we can take that left hand to rest on top of the head for a little added weight. We're not pulling or straining. Just staying here, close the eyes and breathe. Good, and continuing from here if you'd like, reaching that right arm kind of out, back, and down. You're going to feel a little extra pull through the neck here and actually probably into the shoulder if you're really tight. One more breath. And very gentle release, coming back to center, dropping your chin to chest again, this time taking circles in the opposite direction. Again, you can move as fast or as slow as you'd like. The main goal here is just to find full range of movement through that neck. Try not to hunch the shoulders towards the ears as you rise up. And next time we're at chin to chest, bringing your head back to center. This time dropping our right ear towards that right shoulder. Again, chin parallel to the floor. Staying here, or right hand comes to rest on top of the head. Good. Feel free to stay here, or again, we can extend that left arm out, back, and down. So we're kind of at a diagonal. Good. One more breath. And gently releasing, coming back to center. Good. Okay, from here, we're going to come into cow pose, cow face pose. So I want you to grab your strap, blanket, whatever you have that gives you length. If you have a workout band, that works perfectly. From here, I'm going to turn so you can see. We are going to take that right hand and drop it down right behind us. From here, we're going to bend that left elbow upward. The back of the hand is against our back. We can clasp hands if that is feasible for you. If it's not, hang on to the strap, and then we're going to grab the strap. From here, we're creating space through the chest, so we can get our hands as close as possible, or we can find a little bit of length to help us stretch deeper. So as we are in this position, again, you can sit any which way you like. I personally like to sit on my knees. From here, you're staying nice and tall through the spine. I want you to think of that right elbow just reaching away from us. We want a nice open chest here. If we feel like we're caving in and hunching over, find extra length through that strap. Okay, so as we're sitting tall, keeping our arms and chest open, just close down the eyes. We're going to take 5 full breaths. You can stay here as long as you'd like. We're just going to take 5 breaths for this class. Good. Very gently opening the eyes and switching sides. I'm going to show you again by turning around. So from here, we're going to take that strap into our left hand and drop it right behind our head. And from here, grabbing the bottom of that strap or fingers if that's feasible for you. You will quickly notice that one side is tighter than the other. I cannot even kind of close my fingers together on this side, and that's okay. That's why we have the strap. So again, sitting nice and tall, think of that open chest. I want you to think those elbows are reaching towards a diagonal and finding as much space as you need to through that strap. Close the eyes. And again, we're taking 5 full breaths. Beautiful, gently opening up our eyes. Good. We're going to release the strap. One of my favorite things to do with this as well, if you have more time, if you're holding it for longer, maybe for the last like 30 seconds that you're holding it, try to shorten your grip just a little bit more, just to get a little bit more of an active release. Completely up to you. Obviously, you're guiding yourself through this. So my next favorite pose is not only a chest opener and shoulder release, but it stretches through the triceps as well. So from here, we're going to come into a supported child's pose. So if we need extra space for that baby, this is definitely a great thing to do. And it's so perfect for postnatal as well. So from here, if you have two big pillows, feel free to use those. I will show you what it looks like with each of the items that I suggested earlier, just again, because there's many modifications. So we want our knees nice and wide. Think of knees to the edges of the mat. We're sitting on our heels, pressing our hips back. We're gonna hinge at the hips and allow ourselves to come forward. So as we come forward, we're gonna put our arms on top of the pillows and just allow our chest to sink towards the mat. So from here, your forehead can rest on the pillows. If you'd like, you'll just get a little less of a chest stretch. If you need to go deeper, just push those pillows forward. You want your head kind of hanging. And then from here, we're gonna bring our palms to meet and put the hands behind the head. So this is what it looks like with pillows. Blocks are just a little bit more sturdy in the height departments. And again, with the blocks, many different positions, okay? I personally just always love the tall position, completely up to you. Bring elbows to the blocks. Make sure they're about shoulder width apart. We're gonna allow ourselves to sink, palms to meet, head between the arms, chest hanging, and hands drop behind the head, okay? Stay here for 5 full breaths. Try to relax the neck, allow it to hang. If our forehead is on the mat, roll the forehead along the mat. If our head is hanging, shake the head yes or no. One more breath. Good. As we inhale, lengthen through those arms, allowing ourselves to come up. We're going to move the blocks, and then I'll show you how it looks with the ball. So if you have one of these, there's so many amazing things you can do with these. But for the child's pose, just press your hands on the ball and press away. The ball will support you. And you can allow yourself to hang. You won't get that tricep stretch, but you'll get the shoulder release and the chest stretch. And as we inhale, pressing on up, bringing ourselves all the way up. We're going to come back to a seated position. Legs however you like. Just close the eyes and take a few more deep breaths. And thank you. I hope you enjoy these little shoulder openers. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.